What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2. And today, we are looking at the Legal Action 2. Now, we did a quick look into this weapon yesterday, after it was revealed that the New Monarchy took victory again, for the third time in a row, in the faction rally. And because of that, we got to purchase this weapon, the Legal Action 2. Now, the weapon does feel very good. The bullets go where you point the weapon. The recoil is very, very small. It is predictably vertical and ever so slightly to the left. Sometimes it's 100% vertical. Other times, it goes a little bit to the left as well. Now, this pulse rifle does okay. I've used it in PvE. I haven't used it in the Crucible yet. I'm thinking it'll play better in the Crucible than it does in PvE. Here's my thing with this weapon. It doesn't do as much damage per trigger pull as other weapons do, so you don't get the stopping power that, let's say, a hand cannon has. But we'll get into that in a bit. Let's go over what the weapon has. It's got GB Iron Sights, SC Hollow Sights, or the LD Watchdog. Now, personally, the handling loss out of either of those two scopes is not worth it for the range. It has a decent range stat as is, and the loss in handling is for sure noticeable. Now, the magazine, you have your choice between accurized rounds and high caliber rounds. I chose high caliber rounds just to get a little bit more stagger into some enemies, so hopefully it'll kind of throw them off and, you know, prevent them from shooting me while I'm trying to shoot them. You can go with accurized rounds to get a little bit more range, but like I mentioned before, the weapon does have really good range as it is. I don't think having that extra little bit of range is worth the loss of the high impact rounds causing more stagger. And of course, you know, high impact rounds do slightly increase the range as well. There is that. And then we have Rampage as a trait, so kills the weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks up to 3 times. Now, this weapon is a 320 RPM pulse rifle, meaning it is the slowest firing RPM, or slowest firing archetype, I should say, of a pulse rifle. Taking that into consideration with Rampage, you're able to get fewer Rampage rounds out with a lower RPM weapon versus like a auto rifle with Rampage. Much more noticeable. However, you know, you do notice the numbers do go higher as Rampage stacks increase. However, with a weapon's slow reload speed, if you do have to reload, it's really, really hard to chain Rampage to keep it at 3 stacks if you have to reload it. Now, my gripe with the weapon in PvE is that it doesn't have the same stopping power as, say, a hand cannon. Now, in a situation like this, you know, you're not really going to notice too much. You know, versus a hand cannon, in this scenario, in a lost sector, you know, you're going to get the same, you know, effect per trigger pull. So we've got 95, 95, 95. It would have been 105, 105, 105. With a hand cannon, you get 250. So Rampage does make the weapon hit above its, I should say, weapon type, going from pulse rifle to hand cannon. Doing the math on the Jack Queen King versus, you know, this Legal Action 2 as far as damage per trigger pull goes, you know, technically the RPM is higher because it shoots a burst. But doing the math, you get like 105 trigger pulls per minute, basically, out of this. And the Jack Queen King is, of course, 150. Now, what does that say as far as math goes? You know, you're able to get more trigger pulls out with the Jack Queen King than you are with the Legal Action 2. And the Legal Action 2 really doesn't show more damage comparatively to that. And what's my reasoning behind even making that comparison? Well, hand cannons, auto rifles, things of that nature are dominant in Destiny 2 right now, and to have something that can compete with it in a pulse rifle weapon type is really appealing. Now, granted, you need to have, like, basically a 3-stack of Rampage for that to be a thing. Which is why, you know, the weapon, in PvE anyway, you're not going to want to use one of these in the raid. Having to get the killing blow on things to get Rampage stacks, just to have the weapon do as much damage as, say, a hand cannon or a decent auto rifle, doesn't really make sense, because then you have to try to make sure that you get the kills versus your teammates, and it can be kind of iffy doing it that way. But you know, use what you want to use if you want to, I guess. But if you're going to min-max and you want to use the best weapons possible, it's fun to fool around with this weapon. It's a good, like, sidestep from the meta as far as PvE goes. It looks amazing. There's that. As far as this archetype of pulse rifle, this is by far my favorite. But I think that pulse rifles still have a ways to go before they're actually competitive in the PvE area of this game. But we're going to take it into Crucible now, and I am going to assume, I haven't used it yet in Crucible, but I'm going to assume that it is going to actually do pretty well. Alright, so here we are at Distant Shore. Good map for a pulse rifle. Probably my most played map. Can't wait for their overplay protection, or whatever they're calling it, where you get, you know, the same Crucible maps less in a row. That'll be interesting. But let's see how this thing does. We got Clash. I'm going to follow my teammates here. Now, a slow-firing weapon like this is going to be a beast in team shooting. But we're going to take it around town. And we're going to get totally outplayed by that guy. But not die. We just couldn't hit each other. Ow. Ow. Okay. Nothing like getting killed around a corner. And now they have a sword. And I have the Eos Luna on my team. Gun that I sorely missed from Destiny 1. Okay, last prediction. Faster firing pulse rifle. We didn't win, but also I kind of potatoed a lot of my shots there. You cannot potato your shots with a slow firing weapon if you want to win. That is the name of the game. There we go. There we won. So it does a fair bit of damage. Somebody want to come take this? No. Okay. That's fine. We'll take it. We'll give that a... Okay. Well, we got 2 kills. Oh, good stuff. They recently fixed that, so it actually tracks people. It works. Can verify. Okay, cleaned up that kill. Ow. 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 Let's give myself a little bit of healing with the barrier. Thanks to Crest of Alpha Lupi. Okay, ouch. That hurt. So, I mean, it does really good. If you can hit your headshots with this thing in the Crucible, it does work. And what is that spawn? What is that spawn kill? Come on, man. Yep, 3 bursts to the head. Cannot beat that. That is damn good. You guys gonna peek out? Apparently not. Oh, okay, I should have died there. Woo! I missed 2 bursts. That should not have happened. Also, you notice my FPS is still kind of poopy. I have a new motherboard and a much better processor. OBS is still being a pile of crap. I might switch over to try to use Shadowplay, and then a different audio recorder. Other than so I'm not using OBS. But we'll kind of have to see how that stuff goes. That's got to be an enemy grenade.
The lead is lost, but the battle is still close.
Get out of my way, please. Thank you. And that guy died. There we go, got him.
You gained the lead.
Got him. This thing does work. Let's heal myself a little bit. Dang, there's two of them. Wasn't going to win that battle, but this thing is doing really, really good. I suspected it would do a lot of good work in the Crucible, and it is. Like, if you can hit your headshots, this thing is amazing. It's amazing. Is what it is. Let's camp here by the power ammo.
Oh no.
Oh god. Please no. Okay.
3 minutes left.
How did that not kill you? How did that not kill you? Oh my god, I got jebaited so hard. He should have died like 3 times there. Feels bad, man. Feels bad when you have a bad super. I'm out of practice. Out of practice, that is for sure. I don't really play, like, honestly, like, I play D2 a couple times a week.
I love it.
Yep, you die. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Okay. Kill him, please. No. Wow. That arc, though. That arc, though. I did not know those things seeked their targets as good as that one just did. Thank you, sir, but try again.
Yes. Now show them
Because I have legal action too. It's like, this thing is very lackluster in PvE. PvP, though, it is tasty. Okay, let's run away. Run away. Oh, I'm dead. Ah. Oh, and he's gonna Nova. He got another kill.
Only 1 minute left.
Come on, OBS. Like, my game has never run smoother. And OBS is like, nah, you know what? We're just gonna be a big pile of crap. Definitely gonna have to make the switch over to Shadow Play. Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? I'm dead. And again, the music cut out on Destiny 2 as well. It's just not playing. The music is turned on. It won't play. That's fine. You have my voice. Really? Really? That guy took no damage from my melee. Well, okay, whatever. We won. We won. The weapon did really good. The game was being incredibly derptastic. I don't know. I don't know how you can ask for more than that. Maybe, you know,
single victory doesn't win a
Maybe if OBS would stop derping so hard, maybe then I'd be content with what I've got. So hopefully the video showed decent at least. I mean, the graphics are turned up in the game. The game is running at like 150 frames per second. OBS can't handle 60. I don't get it. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to use Shadowfly or something. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. This weapon here, the Legal Action 2, pick it up, use it in the Crucible. If you can aim, it is a beast. If you suck at shooting, use Uriel's Gift. But that is going to be it for this weapon review, this video for today. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you have anything to say, do in the comments section down below. Do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I'll catch you all the next time.